Well, in the past 3 months of the year, millions of people have lost their jobs, and getting unemployment benefits for many has been extremely difficult.
It has been very hard. That would have forced a lot of people out of their homes, but in North Carolina, special protections were put in place to keep that from happening. Now, those protections are ending, and more than 1,500 families in Mecklenburg County alone are facing eviction. Action 9's Jason Sujanki has been investigating these cases and is live for us now with what could be a wave of evictions really in our community. Jason.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what folks here at court are really trying to avoid, that huge docket. They don't want to have to tackle all of that because these cases could just go on forever, especially when a lot of these cases could have some more amiable solutions. So basically, the court plans to start eviction trials up again July 20th. In the meantime, though, it's telling landlords and tenants about some other options to try to thin out that backlog. Damaris Williams wears this brace on his arm. He has MS. He's on disability, but he told me the pandemic delayed his checks, so he's behind on rent, way behind.
I'd say about $4,500.
He says his landlord plans to evict him. How stressful is this?
Very stressful, and that doesn't do anything but make my other conditions worse.
His is just one of the many eviction cases in Mecklenburg County. I've been checking with the court on a regular basis. It has about 1,400 eviction trials and about 160 eviction appeals on the docket so far. So the court is sending renters a list of resources to help them keep paying rent, and sending both landlords and tenants this flyer about a mediation program. In both cases, the goal to chip away at the number of cases that actually go to trial.
Those resources are there, people just need to take advantage of them. So
Isaac Sturgill works for Legal Aid and also serves on a court committee that discuss these ideas.
It's really a win-win for everybody. The important thing is that landlords and tenants just take advantage of these programs. I mean, we've got a lot of different groups that have been working hard to roll out these resources, but people have to make the calls.
Legal Aid is helping Williams. What he told me he also needs is that disability money. So I'm looking into that for him. How do you hold it together?
It's rough, man. It's rough. I'm thankful I got a family to help me out a little bit and everything, but that's putting more stress on them.
Absolutely. I have a feeling a lot of families can really relate to that. In the meantime, though, the court is trying to work through some other logistics, some very basic things, Scott, like trying to figure out how do you maintain social distancing once the eviction trials do start up again.
So many things that we might not even realize, Jason, until they actually happen, and we kind of see it pop up as we go. Thank you. Now, a group called the COVID-19 Eviction Defense Project said North Carolina is among the most troubled for eviction risks in the country. Nationwide, the group estimates about 1 in 5 renters will be at risk of eviction by the end of September. That is potentially 23 million people.
And as we mentioned, North Carolina banned evictions statewide for several months, but that ban expired a week ago. Some important points from Action 9 to know if you are now facing eviction. A landlord can't kick you out without going to court first. Try to work out a payment plan with your landlord. And remember, one of the governor's latest executive orders says landlords have to give you at least 6 months to pay the rent that you owe. Channel 9 also has launched a new effort to help our neighbors avoid being evicted or having their utilities disconnected.
We've created a website called 9crisishelp.com to help Crisis Assistance Ministry in their effort to keep people in their homes. You can donate online and any amount helps.